Hey guys, what's going on? November 8th, 2022, episode 3 of a real talk about trading. And honestly, I could be talking to you guys about a lot of things, such as how we nailed the entry on S&P 500 calls at 37.93 today. How I posted a video earlier this morning saying, listen, if the market is going to dip, buy it. Buy. And I named specific stocks, which you should have bought at the dip. And I think I could be showing you messages of how I send out the alerts, how I've nailed the bottom in a lot of these things. But the most important thing I believe I could be talking to you about right now is how do you know? How do you know that you have faced your fears as a trader? How do you know that you have finally crossed the barrier of your own limitations as a trader? How do you know that you have finally evolved? How do you know that you have finally arrived at the place where you can be fucking, how do you know you finally arrived at the place where you know that maybe none of the fucking rest of the world knows, but you know you are the fucking place where nothing can touch you, nothing can break you, nothing in the whole fucking world can beat you, can conquer you, nothing can outperform you. That is a beautiful place. And when it comes to trading, the way you would know that you're at such place is when you don't focus on short-term market movements. In other words, you're going to say, Leo, it's fucking crazy. How can you say that you trade weekly options? Yes, but I do not react to every single fucking moment the market goes up, down, up, down. You should accept, if you are in the markets, okay, you should accept it's going to go up, fucking down. It's going to do it 100 times. And when you think it's going to go up, it's going to go down. And you think it's going to go down, it's going to go up. You should accept it as a fact. That is what's going to happen every day. And especially it's going to happen on the days when the market, when I'm telling you, the options are mispriced. Where is the fucking opportunity? The opportunity is when options are mispriced. And yet it is at moments like this when most of the traders, what do? They get cold feet. Leo, I cannot buy calls right now, okay? My dick is too small. Leo, I cannot short this stock. It looks like it's going nowhere but higher. Like, it is those moments where you, like, when you talk to somebody, like, you know, these guys, they're nowhere fucking ready to be a solid trader. It's because their emotions are telling them what they should be doing. And most of the time, guys, I work with some strong people that have accomplished a lot in other areas of their life. Trading is for the toughest motherfuckers out there. You got to be mentally at the top 0.5%. Fuck the 1%. Mentally, you got to be at the top 0.05% of all the motherfuckers out there. You got to be a bad man to be able to do this weekly trading options. Because emotionally, most of you that think you're ready, you're not fucking ready. You're going to cry. You're going to jump out of the trade I'm going to give you because you're not fucking ready for it. And so how do you know that you're actually at a point where you can go out there and you can make fucking millions and millions, and you can do it repetitively, okay? You arrive at some point in your trading career, you arrive at a point where you're not reacting to every fucking piece of news that the market is feeding you. You're not reacting to every earnings report and you're reading into it and the market does exactly the opposite of what you fucking think based off the report. You're not reacting to every bullshit they're talking about in CNBC. You're not reacting to every 5 minutes the market is moving. Okay, because you're reacting to all these things that are coming in the market every 5 minutes. The market's up, down. Guys, you will never beat the fucking market if you pay attention to what the market is doing every second. Every second, the market is going to change your mind about what's coming next. It's going higher. It's going lower. It's not going anywhere. Oh my God, why is it not going anywhere? My options are losing value. Leo, I should be getting out. Fucking stop. Get a hold of yourself, damn it. You are a man. Leave the fucking emotions aside. Okay, you cannot beat the market when you're all up fucking emotional. Leo, but I'm down 11,000. Man, what's your fucking point? Grow some fucking balls. You're about to be up fucking 111,000. Okay, you ready for it? What are you going to do? You going to fucking panic? You're going to miss hitting the button. Leo, I can't cash out at 111,000 profit in the last 20 minutes. Leo, help me. Can you come over here and click the fucking button for me? No. Okay, I'm not going to go there, click the fucking button to help you collect your profits. Okay, you got to be solid. What I'm saying is you cannot react to the market throwing a snowball at you every 5 fucking minutes of the trading session. You'll never make any real fucking money. Okay, you can be a star for 4.5 minutes. Okay, and then the market is going to come and fucking take it all away from you. And you're going to fucking panic right before the market could have given you 20-fold, 30-fold, 50-fold. Your ass is already out because you're scaredy cat, because you don't have no fucking balls, because you are just a fucking amateur. So the conversation we're having today is, how do you know that you have graduated from being an amateur to being a bad fucking trader that's going to outperform 99.5% of traders out there? And the answer is simple. You do not let your emotions on the trades. Like today when we had a perfect entry at 37.93. Most of the traders, they blinked. Blinked means they missed where their balls were located. They could not hit the fucking button. Okay, they were like, oh my God, Leo, you want me to buy fucking calls here? The market looks like it's fucking crashing. Oh my God, what's going on? Wow, what's going on? Is the Bitcoin is crashing, and this FTX coin is fucking crashing. And my God, what's going on? They're saying in Europe they're not allowing people to go to the ATM. My whole world, Leo, you don't understand. I'm fucking scared to death. That's all you hear. It's fucking emotions. It's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Okay. It happens years and years and years after years after years and years. It's fucking human emotions. Okay, they get involved. And that's exactly the thing that you cannot afford as a trader. You cannot get emotional when the chart looks like everything is collapsing. You also cannot get emotional when everything looks like it's flying higher. Those are not your points of entry. Your points of entry are exactly the opposite of what the rest of the fucking world is thinking. And if you can master that, and you can be cool and collective about it without letting your emotions in, that's how you know you have finally evolved. But you got to have some system. You got to have something to be looking at those moments that allow you to keep your cool. Otherwise, you're just going to be jumping and jumping out. Leo, I was just up $7,000. Oh my God, Leo, I'm only up 1,000. I'm getting the fuck out. I'm getting out. Leo, I can't take this shit no more. And that is exactly why you do not lock in $100,000 trades, $500,000 trades. That is why you will never ever fucking see your account, okay, making $2, $3, $5, $10 million. Because you're shitting your pants at the moments where you should be taking action. You're shitting your pants at exact moments where I am buying calls. You see the market fucking drop today? You're shitting your pants at exact the same moment when I am buying calls. 13 market moves, goes and buys those calls from you dirt fucking cheap when you emotionally, at the most unstable moment, you cannot take this market anymore. You're getting the fuck out. Oh my God, my account is going lower. I can't take this shit anymore. And guess who you're selling those calls to? You're selling it to 13 market moves. Okay, so next time, you miscalculate your entry by a little bit, maybe you should go to 13marketmoves.com and take some of our fucking courses so you can keep your feet in the trade. Because ultimately, we have underlined over the last couple of weeks exactly why you should be fucking bullish. You buy every dip. You hear that from a guy that tells you to fucking short the market for the last few years when the market just keeps going high, when the market hits 4,700, 4,800, what do we tell you? We tell you to fucking short it. It's stupid not to short it at that point. But right now, okay, at 3,700, 3,800, you want to buy it. The next move is high. You have to understand the behavioral characteristics. You have to understand the charts. You have to understand the certain market moves formula. Listen, if you understand that, you would never be fucking emotional in the market. But 99% of you, you're so fucking emotional, you see the price action go down, what do you want to do? Leo, I can't take it. Please, can I get out? I got to get out. Leo, I got out. Oh my God, Leo, it's bouncing. Why did I fucking get out? Leo, it's going so much higher. Leo, please, what do I do? Fucking you got the fuck out of a perfect trade at the wrong moment. What do you want me to do? How can I rewind that back for you to where you can, add at the perfect moment, to where you can stay with a trade at the perfect moment? You got fucking scared. The fear is what's driving you. And let me tell you something. If you can't face your fears as a man, if you can't face your fears as a trader, you will fucking fail. It's just a matter of time. Listen, you don't have to go risk big. Like the number one thing that I hear traders say, but Leo, you're so fucking risky, but you go buy these weekly options. Yeah, motherfucker, guess what? I'm going to put $5,000 in weekly options today, and I potentially could have a 50x, 100x trade. While your ass is going to go out there, out of the $5,000, you're going to put $500 in the trade, okay? And you're going to be fucking miserable because number one, okay, the most you're ever going to make is a few $100. Number two, you are never going to see fucking 100K returns. Number three, at some point, you will fucking go to zero. No matter how conservative you are, because this method of trading that you're fucking using, okay, has taken 99% of the traders to a motherfucking zero. The reason being is because you're making emotional decisions all the motherfucking time to get in and out of your trades. You're reading the news. You're reading what's going on in CNBC. These motherfuckers don't know what they're doing. I have proved it to you in the last video when I called the bottom an apple, okay? These guys don't have a fucking clue. They are there just to make the news. You're listening to the guys that are not actually fucking trading. You're listening to the people that are making the news to make your trading decisions. How much fucking sense does that make? Let me say it slowly. You're listening to the guys that are making the news to make your trading decisions. How much sense does that make? Meaning those fuckers are not trading. You should be listening to somebody who's fucking trading every day, who is on the same point with the market. And even if you do that, it does not fucking guarantee that every trade you're going to take is going to be a 10x or a 20x trade. As a matter of fact, a lot of those trades are going to be losing trades. The question is, do you have the balls to persevere and stick around to the trade that's going to be a 50x trade? 50x trade is not going to be happening every 5 minutes. 50x trade is not going to be happening every hour. 50x trade could take 3-4 days. It's a masterpiece. A 50x trade takes understanding, takes perfect entry, perfect exit. It takes mastery. Do you think you're just going to walk in, listen to a piece of information and talking about CNBC, and you're going to all of a sudden master a 50x trade? Let's get real here for the fucking second. Okay? You want to be good at something, it's going to take time, it's going to take dedication. Now, if you study 13 market moves, it can cut a lot of that time frame out for you. You can save a lot of fucking time. You know, you can save a lot of bullshit from listening to a lot of other fucking people just making movies and stories about the market. We trade the fucking market every day, okay? And we still don't get it right every day. But we beat the market over time because we're able to be there when these 50x trades come. Like today, we had a 50x trade. You entered in the last couple of hours on some of those strikes in the S&P 500 or SPY calls. Guys, those are 40, 50x trades today. I told you in the morning when I posted the video to do what? To buy the fucking dip. Now, what did you do? There's 99% probability you listen to that video and the fucking market start falling apart. What did you do? You shit in your pants. You got the fuck out of a winning trade. And watch what would that trade do to your account if you would have just held to it. If you would have just held to that trade through tomorrow, through Friday, through Monday. Guys, I've sent multiple alerts today to buy SPY calls, NASDAQ calls, specifically some names. Okay, when Bitcoin was falling the fuck apart, we've called the bottom on that shit too at 17K. I have all the alerts. I can send you pictures. I can show it to you. It's going to take a lot more time to make the video, but I'm trying to get this real talk out today. I'm trying to challenge you, okay? If you're on the borderline, if you're like, I really want to do this. I don't know if I can do it. I've been doing this for a long time. I've lost some money. Guys, none of this shit matters, okay? The only thing that matters is next 90 days, next 60 days, guys. Next 30, 60, 90 days. It's a phenomenal opportunity. Okay, we got a very, very tight read on the market. You want to come aboard and make a fucking $1 million, you got a 50K account, we can make it happen, okay? Now, don't promise every one of you is going to do it because, again, some of you, you're going to get scared. Some of you, you're going to cry. Some of you, you're going to shit in your pants. Some of you, you guys are just not cut out for this shit. And that's just the bottom line. And I don't mean it in a bad way. Like, some people are just meant to do other things in life. And so if you figure out, like, hey, I'm just not cut out for this. I can't take this shit. I'm too emotional. I get out every moment. The market goes the other way. I get panicked. I get scared. Just stop fucking trading. Okay? Do something else. Maybe your calling is to do something else in life. But, you know, there are guys out there that I know for a fact that should be making a few $1 million in the next 60 days. And those are the guys I want to be speaking to, because those are the guys that know that this is their fucking moment. And you're listening to this message, I just want you to understand, like, do you really believe that this is your fucking moment? Do you really believe that all the bullshit you went through in your trading or everywhere else in your life has led you up to this moment where you say that this is my fucking time? This is my time to go from nothing to $1 million, okay? This is my time go from fucking 2K to 1.2 million. This is my time to go from 50K to fucking 5 million, okay? If you got those kind of balls, okay, the opportunity is there right now. Why? Because options are fucking mispriced. They're mispriced. Okay, and the only thing that's going to take for you to get to the next level is to face the fears. Face your fears about trading right now. Don't be overreacting every fucking moment the market is going against your trade. Don't be overreacting to the market every 5 fucking minutes, taking your profits away from you. Leo, I was just up a fucking 178,000. Now I'm only up 78. Leo, we should have taken profits. It doesn't work that fucking way, okay? It doesn't fucking... Look, sometimes, depending on your positions, depending on the number of contracts you're holding, depending on the expiration, Like, your account could be fluctuating a few 100,000 within moments if you can't take this shit, okay? If you cannot fucking handle it, okay, please find something way more peaceful to do. Like early, one of the new guys texted me. He said, Leo, I'm not comfortable taking this trade. Motherfucker, okay? If you're not comfortable taking this trade, what the fuck are you doing trading? The market is moving. Motherfucker, this is exactly the time you should be taking the fucking trade. If you're uncomfortable going all in on a miserable fucking 20K account, how will you ever fucking make millions of dollars in your life? If you cannot face your fears at the right fucking moment, I promise you, everybody that made a bunch of fucking money in life, at one point they had to come to a moment in time where they had to make a decision. I'm going to fucking do this or I'm not going to fucking do it. Okay? So if you're not ready to fucking do it, okay, go fucking unsubscribe. Listen to a bunch of other bullshit channels out there. The motherfuckers are making the news. They're not trading. They're just fucking newsmakers. They talk about the shit that has already happened. The real trader is going to tell you what the fuck is about to happen, is going to back you up with the charts, with the reasons why the shit is about to happen. So anybody that is reluctant to tell you, okay, why something is about to happen. Now, it doesn't mean that they're going to be 100% right. Ain't no motherfucker ever in the world predicted the market 100% right. But if you're really good at this, okay, you can do it. You can figure out. You can be with the flow of the market. You can be on the same page. You can be one with the market at certain moments. And that's what makes you a shitload of money if you're trying to figure out how to trade weekly options, okay? But if you cannot face your fears, that is out of the question. If you can't grab your balls, if you can't face your fears, guys, that is out of the question. If you're going to overreact every time the market drops 10, 20, 50 points and your trade goes against you, if you're going to jump out, forget making millions in the market. You're just not fucking cut out for it. Okay? But, you know, maybe you just lack the information. Maybe you just lack the education. Maybe you don't know a fucking difference between a move 2 and a move 13. That's another story. We can fix that. We can fix that in the next 48 hours so you can fucking go out there and conquer the world. I mean, you can go out there and get your piece of the big pie. Okay, because people are making stupid decisions right now. This is the beautiful thing about the market right now, is people are making stupid fucking decisions. People don't know. Is it going higher? Is it going to go lower? And those are very rare circumstances when people just don't fucking know. And that creates an opportunity. See, when everybody's convinced, okay, well, they're cutting taxes, they're putting more stimulus, oh, you know, nobody can do anything wrong, they keep printing the fucking money and the shit works and the interest rates are at zero. Okay, you don't have to be a motherfucking Robin Hood to, you know, save the poor. I mean, you can just go put a few simple trades and you're there. But when the market is just at the borderline, right? You know, he's just like, so many people are just uncertain about what's going to happen next. And you come in and you understand 13 market moves and you understand the overall move. Not what's going to happen in the next minute, not what's going to happen in the next 5 minutes, what's going to happen in the next 3 days, 7 days, 14 days, in the next 30 days. You figure that out, guys, the sky is the limit. I'm telling you, this is your chance to get your piece of the pie. All right. Pretty soon we're going to run out of spaces with coaching program here at 13 Market Moves. So I invite you to sign up today. Take your chance. Fucking grab your balls. Face your fears. If you're ready. If you're tired of ordinary. If you want to do something way and beyond. You've never fucking done it in your life. I invite you to fucking do it. Now maybe you've done it in other areas. Maybe you're a fucking high-profile doctor. Maybe you run a few online businesses. You've been highly successful at it. Okay, fuck you. Okay? That don't mean shit here when it comes to trading. Okay? And I promise you, I don't give a shit how successful you've been in other areas of your life. You come to trading, you're fucking miserable because you can't figure it out, because your emotions are fucking with you on every fucking trade and you're losing money. So enough is enough. You come to 13 Market Moves. We'll help you fix that shit in the next 48 hours. All you got to do is face your fears and click that button right now. 13 Market Moves. Sign up. Let's roll. I want to see all of you guys from where you at right now, 100x in next 60 days. Let's roll.